A very frequently asked question in an interview which most students will face is introduce yourself or tell us about yourself. This question is more like when the interviewer wants to know something about you which is not mentioned on your form. He wants to get to know you as a person face to face. Therefore, it is a very important question to handle well. 99% of students will face this question, and a high percentage of that don't answer this question well. You could answer this question in three ways. Firstly, you could go in a chronological order. You could also try and go in a reverse chronological order, as well as you could try a third technique I will talk about a little later. If you go in a chronological order, you could start with your schooling. You could go on to your +2 and your graduation, and then any work experience that you've had. You could talk about your extracurricular activities, and that should be the flow of your speaking. Reverse chronological would be exactly the opposite of this. You could start with the latest qualifications and work experience and go on towards your schooling. You also need to spend 1 or 2 lines regarding your family and your background. Also, you must remember that the third way to start talking about this is with your strongest part of your life. So if you had a great achievement at the national level, or there is some great quality that you have, you could start this answer with that and then go on towards the rest of the information. Probably the best way to talk about this is just write it on a piece of paper. Once you write all these options on a piece of paper, you need to understand what you can speak well, what flows well on your profile, and then you can structure this answer. You must remember to end this answer with a teaser. It could be a very interesting fact or facet of your personality. It could be an achievement. It could be a very different and intriguing hobby. Because the next question is likely to then flow from this teaser last line of your answer.